This is an overview on how to get started with Simmer. We will explore some features in more depth in separate videos. When you first load the app, you'll be prompted to create a couple of collections. One is the product collection. This is to keep track of products that show on the Simmer tile. And the other one is the modifiers collection, which keeps track of all of the modifiers you've created. So I click create. The next step is to add some products to that collection. So I click on the add products button, browse, and here I can select some of my products. You can rearrange these products by changing the order to manual and dragging. The next step is to create some modifiers. So a flat white might have multiple types of milk. I go into my products. I go to my milk modifier, which is the one I've created before. And I can assign this to the modifiers collection, and I can do this directly from here. You can see I've got an oat milk, an almond milk, and a soy milk variant with different pricing. So now I need to map these two products. So I need to go to the coffee and I need to map it to this modifier. Go back to products. Go to my coffee. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Click block, modifiers block. And now I need to pin this block so that it will show for all products in future. Now I click add modifier. And milk will be the only product that shows up here because that's the only product I've added to the modifiers collection. And I click it. Here I can set mins and maxes. So I could set like you can only select one milk per coffee. Now I might want to create some folders. So I'll go back into the Simmer app. Go onto products and folders in the left-hand column. If you're a multi-location business, then you can have a different product grid per location by adding a new location grid, selecting a location. This business only has one location, so I'm going to add my products to the default grid. And I'm going to add a folder called food. This will add a new Shopify collection called food, so I click on the food folder, it'll take me to that collection. I can browse products again, I can add in my food. The next step might be to add some tables. First of all, I need to do a new service point group. A service point group can be like tables, flags, buzzers, that kind of thing. Then I add a new service point called tables. I pick the location that that's at. And I'll do another one called flag. I then have to click onto each of these service point groups and create tables. So table 1. And click update. Do the same with flags. Update. The final step is to add the Simmer tile to your POS. So go over to your POS, click add tile, click add, click Simmer, and then with the app extension tab selected, click add next to Simmer. Now click save. Now when I click the Simmer tile, you'll see my product grid with the flat white and the modifiers I assign to that. Also the folder with the food items. There's a separate staff training video on how to use the Simmer POS app. Thanks for watching.